I'm going to start with my favorite one. This is probably shooting myself in the foot here, but I'm just going to start with my favorite one. This is from Exile on Main Street, one of the best albums of all time. Let me just tell you that. And this is as good as the whole show is going to get, so it's all downhill after that, and just get your expectations in order, I swear. Waiting through the waste, stormy winter, and there's not a friend to help you through, and you're trying to stop the waves on your eyeballs. Drop your reds, drop your greens and blues. Thank you for your wine, California. Thank you for your sweet and bitter fruit. Yes, I got the desert in my toenail, and I had my spade inside my suit. I want you to come on down, sweet Virginia. I want you to come on, honey child, out there. I want you to come on down. You got it in you. You got to scrape this shit right off your shoe. I'm just gonna sneak this little part in here. It's not from the album. If you're down on your luck and you can't harmonize, you find a girl with far away eyes, and when you're down, right disgusted, oh, life ain't worth a damn, you get a girl with far away eyes. I want you to come on down, sweet Virginia. I want you to come on, honey child, out there, go you. I want you to come on down. You got it in you. You got to scrape that shit right off your shoe. Got to scrape that shit right off your shoe. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna mix things up because I think other people that have done this have kind of gone album by album, but I want to mix things up a little bit. And this is This is one from the Paul Simon side of the river. And it's funny, these are two of like some of my favorite albums of all time, and I never really paid attention to this song, but I figured it would be a fun little project to learn it, and I have to use the lyrics here. I don't like doing that usually, but I just have to do it. I'm 30, I'm over the hill. It's over for me. Slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shadow in the shop windows of the bomb, and the baby carriage wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to it all, the way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. Don't cry, baby, don't cry. Dry wind, and it swept across the desert, and it curled into the circle of birth, and the dead sand falling on the children and the mothers and the fathers in this automatic earth. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to it all, the way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. Don't cry, baby, don't cry. Turn around, jump shot, it's everybody's jump start. It's every generation throws a hero at the pop charts. Medicine is magical and magical is art. Think of the boy in the bubble and the baby with the baboon heart. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo, the way we look to it all, the way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder, and don't cry, baby, don't cry. Thank you. Oh, damn. All right, let's. So, I like, we're going to go back to the Rolling Stones album here. And what I love about Exile on Main Street is how gross it is. It's just such a sleazy little album. Trying to not say other words here. Well, I'm gonna say some words in this song, but this next one, it's called Rocks Off, and it's the opening of the album, and I thought I was gonna open with this song because that would make a little more sense, but we're gonna get into it now. That's all I have to say about it. hear you talking when I'm on the street. Your mouth don't move, but I can hear you speak. What's the matter with the boy? He don't come around no more. Is he checking out the shore? Is he gonna close the door on me? I'm always hearing voices on the street. I wanna shout, but I can hardly speak. I was making love last night to a dancing friend of mine. I can't seem to stay in step, 'cause you come every time that you pirouettes on me. And I only get my rocks off when I'm dreaming. I only get my rocks off while I'm sleeping. Zipping through these days at lightning speed, looking for shouting by the fucking feet. I'm heading for the overload, started on the nasty road. Kick me like you kicked before, 'cause I can't even feel the pain no more. And I only get my rocks off while I'm dreaming. I only get my rocks off while I'm sleeping. I hear you talking when I'm on the street. Your mouth don't move, but I can hear you speak. Thank you very much. If you've never had a Miller High Life, I have to highly recommend it. So this next one, it's such a wordy song. It's my favorite song from Paul Simon's Graceland. It's the titular track of the whole thing. But this one I was kind of dreading playing. I'm not going to be too down on myself here, but this is just it's let me just play it. I'm gonna say something smart about the next song. Just let this speak for itself.
Finish the rest of your beer.
There's only one sip left, but maybe it'll put me over the. You know, I will say one thing. Oh, Dan, thank you so much. What a saint. Oh, I forgot what No, I didn't. You have to hear Justin Townes Earle's version of this song. Rest in peace, Justin. I love Paul Simon, but Justin's version blows it out of the water. And that's kind of what I'm emulating here. Because I don't have like synthesizers and all the African drums or whatever Paul Simon was putting on that album. Great writer. I don't mean to make fun. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop with the heckling, but. Well, the Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar. I'm following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. Well, my traveling companion is 9 years old, and he's the child of my first marriage. But I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone, as if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my old man, as if I never noticed the way she combed her hair off her forehead. She said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys, pilgrims with families, oh, we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companions are ghosts and empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts and empties now. And I've reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. Well, there's a girl in New York City, calls herself the human trampoline. And whenever I'm flying, toppling or tumbling in turmoil, I say, whoa, well, this is what she means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland. And I say, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. Oh, Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me wants to see Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. Thank you. There's just a point in that song where I feel like we know you want to go to Graceland, and like let's just move on. All right, I love that song, but damn. Let me see the old set list here. Wow, I skipped that one. That's crazy. All right, let's go back one. This one. So I'm like 10% French Canadian. And this one, it's going to apply. This one's about like Louisiana. And they have some sort of French thing going on there. So when I hear it, just speaks to my soul. Let's get a little more of this going. long time ago, yeah, before you was born, dude. When I was still single, life was great. I had this job as a traveling salesman, and it kept me moving from state to state. I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, state of Louisiana, wondering where a city boy could go to get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, get a little bit of those crazy girls dancing in Zydeco. Along come a young girl, pretty as a prayer book, sweet as an apple on Christmas Day. I said, good gracious, could this be my luck? Well, if that's my prayer book, well then let us pray. 'Cause I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, state of Louisiana, wondering what a city boy could do. Maybe get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, dance in the shadow of Clint Driscoll, the king of the bayou. That was your mother, that was your father. Before you was born, dude, life was great. 'Cause you are the burden of our generation, and I sure do love you, but let's get that straight. I was standing on the corner of Lafayette, across the street from your mother, heading down to the Lodestar Cafe. Maybe get a little conversation, drink a little red wine, stand in the shadow of Cliff Driscoll, dancing the night away. Thank you. This is very fun. This is very fun. I appreciate you guys coming out. Most of the places I play, not to sound like dour, but you're playing to people's backs and people are doing like keno. People are like taking cash out of their wallet. You're like, wow, they're going to tip me? And they're like, I'll just feed it into the machine. Come on. So yeah, this is very nice. This last one here, gotta end with a banger. I mean, I'm gonna play some more after this, but this is the last of the album songs here. This is a Stones one. This is the one that comes right before Sweet Virginia on the album. It is Tumbling Dice, and it's about gambling and ladies and drinking. Ladies. Hell yeah.
Hydrate.
We're here. All right. That's too high. That's too ambitious. All right. if they could taste it. Always trying to waste me. Make me burn the candle right down. Baby, baby, I don't need no jewels in my crown. 'Cause I'll give you a minute, slow down gambler. Treat it like I don't know how. Baby, got no flavor. There's fever in the bunkhouse now. They slow down, bitch. You got my puppy to get you. Don't you know the deuce is so wild? Oh, baby, I can't stay. You gotta roll me and call me the tumbling die. Always in a hurry, never stop to worry. Don't you see the time flashing by? Money, got no money. A 6 is at 7 to 9. Well, say it now, baby, I'm a rake outsider. You can be my partner in crime. But baby, I can't stay. You gotta roll me and call me the tumbling die. Well, oh my, I'm a low crap shooter, playing a field every night. Well, baby, I can't stay. You gotta roll me, call me the tumbling die. You gotta roll me, call me the tumbling die. Thank you very much. Damn. Thank you so much. I'm just scrolling through Instagram up here. I'm not actually looking at like set lists or anything. Funny how I ended up with the Exile on Main Street album. I will say honestly, it is one of my favorite albums of all time. So glad I chose it. But I got this email about this show that I was coming out of one of my own gigs or whatever, and kind of just skimmed it, and all I saw was like Rolling Stone album top 100. I didn't think the Rolling Stones had 100 albums, but I was like, so I chose my favorite 2 Rolling Stones albums. It's about the magazine. It was the Rolling Stone magazine. So, ended up with Exile on Main Street. I'm very glad I did because it's one of the best. Moving on. Gonna play some of my own stuff now. Fuck no. All right. This one I wrote when I was like 22, and I just kind of got into drinking heavily. And I haven't left that place since then. Tell you what. Sometimes I like the sound of silence. Sometimes I like the chaos of a drum. And sometimes I like a little more rye whiskey than I should. Sometimes I chase dry whiskey with coke and rum. My love from yesterday has got me feeling low. Oh, to pave my way, let that whistle blow. Well, Arkansas, you filled her mind with such sweet things, an invisible flame like a sad tune from my heart. Oh, but 2,000 miles ain't nothing, honey. In fact, it counters the work, and the cost of a seat in the air will keep us worlds apart. Yesterday, I fell in love with a blonde-haired beauty, and today I was stolen by a dark-haired girl. And they're both on Colfax Avenue, or they'll humor you for an hour or two. Oh, but when you leave, you can best believe it's through. And I need to quench my thirst, 'cause I've been drinking all wrong. Fill my jug up first and sang me and drank it song. I need to quench my thirst, 'cause I've been drinking all wrong. Fill my jug up first, sing me a drinking song. Fill my jug up first, sing me a drinking song. Thank you so much. All right. This next one, another one of mine. I used to go to this place, Union Coffee in Milford, and there used to be a great open mic. There's still probably an open mic there, but there also was at the time as well. So there was this older fella named Lenny who used to go there, and he would sing like a cappella, just anything, like Willie Nelson, Creedence. He's just a very interesting guy. He would just sit there alone and whatever, and I talked to him about his life one day, and it was insane. He was a Vietnam vet, and like he just got out of a coma in the last 3 months, and I wrote a song about him. And the first time I played it for him, I don't think he heard a single thing that I said, because he's got some bad hearing damage from the most horrendous war ever. But incredible story, and yeah, incredible dude. I don't know if he's still with us, but we're gonna just pack that down and move on. I will see you in my dream, atop the snow as tall as 20 feet, beneath the sun. In restful sleep I wash my hands in the self-made promised land, all in my head. And on the other side I'm beholden to this bed. I think I'll stay here for a while if you don't mind. Well, 3 weeks should be good time on Rocky Line. Daylight, moonshine. Don't let my memories serve me too well. The sense my comrade fought and fell in Vietnam. And I was faithful to the core. And I don't fight no battles no more. They get on me still. All down the fire escape of my mind lies silver snow-capped hill. You know I've done well enough for a waking day. It's been so long. If on the sides to do me wrong, I'll be gone in a country western song. Now when I'm weak, I melt the ice. I watch the cloud pronounce the light of my fading love. With old flames comes that sweet regret, the kind that's too damn sweet to forget, so I keep them all. 21 days of the winter got me feeling 10 feet tall. So I think I'll stay here for a while if you don't mind. But 3 weeks should be a good time on Rocky Line. Daylight, moonshine. Daylight, moonshine. Thank you. Damn. All right, I got a few more here for you. Where are we going next? All right, I'm going to play a cover actually really quick. I don't think you ended up on a Rolling Stone Top 100, so I don't think I'm stealing anyone's thunder. But let's get down to it. A louder place, a louder tune, so lost in space, racing that moon, climbing the walls of a hurricane, still overall, I can't complain. All I wanted was one chance to let freedom reign. They said I had to get a permit, tags and everything. I never made it through the red tape. I got this paper hat. I got a job working weekdays. You want fries with that? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. So like a one-way ticket cruising the passing lane. I can't complain. I was talking with my girlfriend. I told her I was stressed. I said I'm going off the deep end. She said, God, for once, give it a rest. We're all waiting in the dugout, hoping we should pitch. But how you gonna go a shutout when all you do is bitch? You got nothing to lose and nothing to gain. It's like a one-way ticket cruising the passing lane. I can't complain. So now I got a brand new dance. I need one more shot. I just need one last chance. I know I won't get caught. I gotta make my last stand. This time I won't be bought. But then again, on the other hand, how much you got? I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Like a one-way ticket to cruise in the passing lane. I can't complain. Little louder place, little louder tune. So lost in space, racing that moon. Climbing the walls of a hurricane. But still overall, I can't complain. But still overall, I can't complain. Well, hey, how are you all? I can't complain. Thank you. That was Todd Snyder right there. It's one of my favorites. Alright, this next one, I'm going to play two more for you here. This next one, I was talking to my grandma, this is a conversation that happened way before I started writing songs, but I thought back to it when I was writing this song, and she's talking about how secretly sensitive my grandpa used to be, but always just put on a front. So I wrote this song. It's kind of like a breakup song for someone that's trying to sound tough and cool. The other day I rode into town and I was wearing my pride like a platinum crown, and I saw you smiling across the parking lot. You turned and walked the other way. Got no how do you do, no have a nice day, and I can't make peace with the way that makes me feel. That's alright, I don't need no cigarette break to get me to sleep. Shouldn't need the whole night to gracefully greet the dawn. I know it took you the whole day to move on. Now I remember each waltz down the wet county line, feeling higher than the tops of each tall stubborn pine. But there was then, and there's a reason we watered that fire. So bitter, so sore, from each promise broken, self-reflections unseen, each I love you not spoken. You take the car, love, and just let me sit here and bleed. And that's alright, 'cause I don't need no cigarette breaks to get me to sleep. I shouldn't need the whole night to gracefully greet the dawn. I know it took you the whole day. I know it took you the whole day. I know it took you the whole day to move on. Thank you. What the fuck? So this one is going to be a little bit of like crowd participation if you're up for it. There is a very simple repeating line throughout the song. I never have a bad day. You can just hear the first one and then make your decision whether you want to come in or not. But like, let's fucking go. I sat atop my cluttered porch, buying needles and cigarettes, and I spun me down a yarn so fine, full of violence, drugs, and jest. I never have a bad day, I never have a bad day. Right, that's the freebie. I'm gonna start getting really disappointed after this one. Well, it serves a great distraction to a rough and rowdy past, and a million untold answers to the questions I once asked. I never have a bad day, I never have a bad day. Ooh. Now I mosey down to Benny's Mill, and I comfort my dear old friend. He had found his heaven in a backwoods girl, now he's back here in town again. I never have a bad day, I never have a bad day. Oh yeah. But I tell you it ain't easy to watch another break. It keeps me with 2 lungs of smoke, and it keeps me wide awake. I never have a bad day, I never have a bad day. So at night I turn to a poster room and I try my best to sleep. But the moon don't shine on Harbor Line or the company that I keep. I never have a bad day. I never have a bad day. Goddamn. And in bed I long for longing, or some words that I can compel. And I give the sweet angel in my dreams what I can't seem to give myself. I never have a bad day. 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 Well, thank you so much, folks. I think that's what I got for tonight. Thank you so much for coming out, all of you. I appreciate the hell out of it. I hope to see you again soon. All right, peace out. All right, what are you gonna do? I'm not one of these pretending guys that like, I'm gonna save my best one for when they cheer me back on stage. Let's not. I don't want to get into all that. I'm a one encore kind of.
There you are. All right, is it a Police Brothers song?
It can be.
I would suggest one more and then a Police Brothers song. And then you're done.
All right, dude.
But you don't have to listen to me.
That sounds like a good suggestion. I mean, you put a lot of thought into it, so let's go. All right, I'll do one more of mine, and then possibly a Felice Brothers song. I think that's in the future. This is the third and final morning that I lose control this week. I lost some friends and I lost some shape, and I got nowhere to sleep. I can't make enough pushing holes and rope or washing dishes clean. So I tell them big freight trucks to Queen City and I make a big old scene. Well, you got a taste for me. Oh, you got me by sound and sight. I've been singing lullabies to rounders till they're asleep there every night. I told you I'm an evil man, but I'm colored in these pretty lights. And my name is written all across this town. I've been begging with all my might to give me loving, give me liquor. Oh, 2-5 treatments that always make me sicker. Make me feel proud for the same things I am ashamed. Save me a seat in the fire, I'm on my way. Well, some folks teach hopeful children, or some others will fix their backs. Well, some folks greet you on a busy highway with a socket wrench and a jack. But I like the kind of living where the work is in the pain, and you never choose between cash and booze, and you hide all your tears in the rain. So give me loving, or give me liquor. Oh, these two fine treatments that always make me sicker. Thank you so much. Another goddamn saint over here. Make me feel proud of the same things I am ashamed. Save me a seat in the fire, I'm on my way. Hello, pleased to meet you. I hope this will come out right. I spent the whole night smoking my brain and poisoning my inside. Well, how can I be a rambling man and still be a jealous fool? Worried about the moonlight, showing too damn much of you. Thank you very much. Alright, this is a damn good song. If it wasn't one of my favorite songs, I probably would not be playing another one, but if you haven't heard of the Felice Brothers, they're fucking... And this one's called Whiskey and My Whiskey. And my friend Dylan, he passed on 6 years ago, and he introduced me to this song. He played it like lightning fast and kind of bluegrassy, but I just kind of play it like it is on the album. So here you go. I put some whiskey into my whiskey, and I put some heartbreak into my heart. I put my boots on that old dance floor, put 3 rounds, Lord, in my 44. I loved a girl, she was my sunshine. Her name was Eleanor, from Carolina. Well, she got fixed with a friend of mine at the dance, oh Lord, on the county line. And I put some whiskey into my whiskey, and I'll put some heartbreak into my heart. I put my boots on that old dance floor, put 3 rounds, Lord, in my Eleanor. I fill my glass with Uncle Jack, and I lay my skin in my Sunday glass, and I make my bed on them railroad tracks. Gonna leave this world, Lord, and I won't come back. And I put some whiskey into my whiskey, and I'll put some heartbreak into my heart. I put my boots on that old dance floor, put 3 rounds, Lord, in my 44, and I put 3 rounds, Lord, in my Illinois. Thank you so much, folks. I will see you next time. I appreciate you.